On a frigid night in Bloomington, let's renew one of the best rivalries in college basketball history. From Assembly Hall, it's the 218th all-time meeting between Purdue and Indiana. Doug Sermons, Kip Kissinger, and we are all set and underway from Assembly Hall. Gabe Cupps getting his second consecutive start for Xavier Johnson, along with Galloway and Bacco, Renew and Ware for IU. It's Smith, Jones, Lawyer, Kaufman, Red, and Edey, the usual suspects for Purdue. Renew the early touch, around it goes. Cupps swing it, and Bacco's been hot from three. It stays that way.
That's going to be massive for Indiana here in this game. Can they make enough perimeter jump shots? You know that post trap is coming every time on Malik Renew. What a big shot for Bacco. He's been shooting lights out in Big Ten play.
Smith, get it inside. Edey coming off a 30-20 game, and he continues with his momentum. 24.4 points per game. They've struggled to score at times this year, including the loss a week ago at Rutgers, putting up just 57 on the road. And Bacco looking inside. Now he gets past Smith. Double comes from Edey, and Bacco sneaks it through.
Saw him do that a couple times.
Bacco on Lawyer, and Bacco remaining aggressive. Oh, swatted by Edey. Smith the other way. Lawyer running with him. Swing it. Jones, corner, hesitates, and hits.
What a run by Lance Jones right there in transition. He is electric. 61% from the field. Really help off him and make him make shots.
Feeding Edey. Has it blocked. Ware meets him at the summit. Cupps the other way. Feed it. Open. Galloway. Too short. Rebound. And Bacco a second chance. Pushes it. And he's got it. Oh.
There, the freshman just making a play and getting to his jump hook.
Edey, double comes, working on Ware, kick out, Lawyer, shot fake, back to Edey, just using the size.
Good repost right there by Zach Edey, and you see just how Khalil Ware gets knocked back. Now a turnover, and Purdue bringing it.
Jones, aggressive, hop step, and float.
I think he's welcoming himself to the rivalry game.
Stay out there with him. Indiana will keep their starting five on the floor. Nearly 5 minutes gone in this opening half. Post feed again to Edey. It's been their go-to offense. Double comes, looking for the cutter. It's Gillis, and he was absorbed when a foul is called, and to go to the free throw line.
He said there's no stopping Zach Edey, but you can limit him.
You know, that's the biggest thing when you come into a building like this and the electricity is just flowing. Xavier Johnson making an impact as soon as he gets in the game, just being into the basketball.
So it'll be a three-guard lineup with Johnson, Galloway, and Cupps on the floor for Mike Woodson. Here is Galloway. That mid-range area was open, and he takes advantage.
But I think the Boilermakers are really concerned with Malik Renew and Khalil Ware's chemistry. You go off of Ware, and Renew is just throwing that thing to the rim.
Smith gets deep. What a pass. And Edey is fouled. He'll head to the line. That's 2 on Khalil Ware.
That's a big state. And Mike Woodson going to need some real minutes.
Just lives at the free throw line. He's built a condo at the charity strike. He had 11 in the win against Penn State this weekend. Off the Edey screen, he'll pull up, long 2 ball, short. Edey dragged down, and a foul staying here. Going to go against Sparks. There was a ton extra, but my assumption would be, this is why I paused, because my assumption was going to be wrong.
And post Isaac Haas in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, the physical game, you're going to get physical aspects and
each year, but he was dominant. I mean, had 33 and 18 on this floor.
Another fast start for the reigning National Player of the Year. Now Smith off the Edey screen. Edge comes, leaves Lawyer open for 3.
That's a really solid action for Purdue, and something that they run a ton of. Just a simple roll and replace. You got Fletcher Lawyer popping out. Edey's rolling to the rim. Indiana doesn't cover it well, and Fletcher Lawyer is wide open.
Galloway to the rim. Oh, what a finish! This one recognizing Bacco and Ware on the bench. Somebody's got to step up. Johnson trying to get it in, forced it, taken away.
He has just turned it over so much here over the last 3 games, but a hustle play there.
Johnson gets it back. Galloway finds Sparks filling it up. That's more of what Mike Woodson and his coaching staff have been looking for out of Johnson. That leadership and really making those plays, the dirty work plays for the 6th-year senior. Lawyer to the rim, high off the window.
Pretty finish. And that's where Indiana misses Khalil Ware, because
Smith looking to run.
Tough start for Indiana shooting the basketball. That's going to be so important
Smith sneaks through. Lawyer is open. 3-ball, bottom.
What a push, though, by Indiana so far.
Next whistle, be a timeout on the floor here. Both teams just running back and forth, and now we'll finally get that breather.
But
it's going to lead to free
taking
throws.
some fouls.
Said after hearing teammates and coaches encourage him repeatedly to shoot.
His spots well.
Well, and he's looked for his pull-up in his own offense. Some turnovers. He runs this team and has become one of the better point guards in this league.
Got to be careful against this Purdue team when they find a little bit of a cushion as Renew pushes one through. Purdue went on a 17 new Sparks and Gunn for Mike Woodson's team. We'll see if they can generate offense with a lot of their top offensive contributors on the bench. A great feed from Galloway, and Sparks showing off the muscle. He'll get 2 free throws as he couldn't put it through.
To be a factor with Khalil Ware in foul trouble, that they need him.
He's just got to stay ready.
Got to be ready.
When his opportunity comes, he has to go out there and contribute.
Until that under 8 timeout.
Purdue is going to take the matchup head on. Double comes. Hook it inside. Great pass and finish. Anthony Walker running baseline for 2.
That's exactly what Anthony Walker has to be. Energy player, get to the offensive glass, cut off Malik Renew. What a find. Renew not just better scoring the ball, he's been much better finding his teammates this year as well.
Smith up and under. No. Oh, Edey, the follow. He rips down the rim. Smith wants to push. The attack. He likes the matchup with Walker on the outside, and a foul inside is going to send First to the free throw line with just under 8 to play. So as you say, they haven't done it without fouling, and now First, with more he plays, still just a true freshman this year. Stop and pivot will get on a reload to Jones with 12 to shoot. Jones and Edey working. Step back Trey. Money!
He has been fantastic. Indiana going under on that ball screen.
Galloway, lob it. Renew, working on Edey. 5, back outside Gunn. 3 to shoot. Going to have to put it up. Forces it. Oh, he puts it in.
That's the toughest shot that he's had all night long, or any of these Indiana perimeter players have had all night long. Braden Smith right there, end the shot clock. That's a big shot. C.J. Gunn just making a play.
Been some strong defense by Purdue. They've allowed just 20 points with 5 minutes to play in the first half. Smith inside. He's fouled. Can't get it to go. And 2 more free throws coming for Braden Smith. What Mike Woodson likes about C.J. Gunn, especially of late, the last couple games with Gunn.
I think also, just defensively making strides. Not where he needs to be totally, but a guy that's going to play hard. What a run by Renew. Purdue just doesn't get back. Off of a free throw, that's inexcusable for that Purdue defense.
IU badly needed an easy bucket. Get it back to 11. Pressure from Renew now on Edey. Rips it away. Edey gets it back, hooks it up, and in. It goes for Gunn. Now Renew in the corner. Working on Edey once again. Renew.
Look at the way Purdue is loading up. Braden Smith is just sitting right there. There's nowhere for Renew to go. And Indiana is going to have to make threes. And that's as simple as it sounds. That's what this game is going to come down to.
7 for Galloway to get it back to 10. And now the crowd a little bit more involved. Edey, the touch. Lost it on the way up. Oh, he regathers.
The 2 of 10 number tells the story. That's a short closeout, and that's Purdue even daring a guy that shot 42% from 3. Albeit on low volume to prove it.
Smith, pull-up pop. Book it, and 1. Xavier Johnson called for the foul on the made bucket by Braden Smith, and here's why.
Well, he's trying to check Zach Edey, but you've got Edey rolling to the rim, and Indiana has not been smart with their foul.
Johnson from the game at Rutgers a week ago today, and Edey cashes in on 2 free throws. Can't hit this time, and Edey collects another board.
Purdue just continuing to go under on screens, and Indiana has just not been able to make them pay.
Edey already was 16 and 8, and Jones a tough 2.
He's been phenomenal, and it's Ducko, and now we do see Khalil Ware up.
Gillis working on Renew on the outside. Half the shot clock gone now for Edey. Picks up the dribble, and free throws coming for Purdue.
But I did think that Indiana was holding.
And then went to the bench. Hasn't been heard from since.
I am.
Galloway in the corner. Leave it for Ware. 2-man game Galloway. Outside Gunn. Thought about it. Attack mode. Kick out. Ware. 3-ball. No. gun right there to stick it back. 4 points for Gunn off the bench. 17-point ball game. Can they make a little bit of a run there to end this first half? Bounce it. Edey, great entry, great finish.
It's just a grown man move over a really good shot blocker there. Once again, Braden Smith setting it up, and Edey just feasting with that right hand.
He had 19 and 13 at the half against Penn State. He's got 18 and 8 already in this game. Renew, a grown man's move. Gillis on the outside. 9 to shoot now for Edey. Push it up, too strong. Rebound, Gillis. It's what he does best.
Mason Gillis ending their execution just as good.
They'll wind this down with Smith. Out there with Lawyer, Gillis, Jones, and Edey. Gunn steps up. Screen comes from Edey. Smith, Lawyer, bounce it. Jones, open, corner three. Bullseye.
He's wide open.
Trying to get it in quickly. They will not. A nearly flawless, perfect first half. Mbako and Galloway. Smith, Lawyer, Edey, Gillis, and Jones are the 5 for Purdue. So Kaufman-Renn stays on the bench. Now Edey on the back down and can't get it to go.
It's a win to get him to go right shoulder. You get him with that left hand. He can score it, but he's not nearly as good with the left as he is to the right.
Oh, Gabe Cupps, welcome to the party.
Speed.
There's the immediate double. Just great ball movement. And Jones can't stick the jumper. Couple of stops to start this second half. Now running the other way. Renew on the back down on Gillis. Galloway, no hesitation. He's got a three.
This is the start that Mike Woodson had to be hoping for coming out of the confidence.
We'll see what Matt Painter does if Indiana gets another bucket to start this second half here. Galloway directing traffic, calls for the screen. Step back, another three. He connects. Half 13 for the senior. Inside, Edey on Ware. A block, but a foul.
This is a big call here. And Khalil Ware, that's ball up top. I think they got him early for the contact, but that's a tough one right there because the block was clean.
On the board.
I think Mike Woodson is going to leave Khalil Ware out there, and that's the right play. They need him in the game if they're going to come back.
With him and Mbako on the bench in the first half, that's where Purdue really
pushed it out.
Galloway controls again. He's been as much of a catalyst as anybody today offensively for Indiana. Off the screen from Ware. Lob it. Mbako had the quick start with 7 early points. Driving on Lawyer, goes right through to the bucket.
It's just a strong take right there. Mackenzie Mbako with the size mismatch over Fletcher Lawyer, using that spin move and making an individual play.
Smith, enter. Edey on Ware with the 3 fouls. He gets the stop. Renew running. Galloway all the way. Kick out. Open. Cupps. The ball fake. Bounce it. And a foul. Renew on the way up. Purdue against Ohio State made a legitimate second half run after trailing against a good old. Can they do it against the #2 team in the country and their biggest rival? Empty trip there. Offensive board. Mbako goes up strong. Count it. And one.
This is just not good enough. If you're Purdue blocking out on the foul shot here, this thing hangs up there. Mbako goes over the top of Gillis. And what a strong take from the freshman. When Mackenzie Mbako has been out there, he has been terrific tonight.
Smith off the Edey screen. Gillis thought about it. Now he will take it. Can't make it. Smith the rebound. And a reload with Lawyer. Get it. Edey, double. Knocked away Galloway. Lawyer's right there. And he hits the 3.
Boy, that's a tough break for Indiana. Because
now Smith looking to re-extend the lead. Banging bodies with Cupps. Get it inside for Edey. Oh, that's just perfect touch.
That's just big-time player doing a big-time play. Renew just hasn't been as sharp as we've seen. I mean, for him, 6 straight games in double figures. He's averaged 20 and 7. Been so effective scoring at the post.
Smith, no. Rebound, poked around, Renew. Galloway. Oh, he got it to the basket for two. Half the shot clock gone for Smith. Get it inside of the no-look feed. And Edey working on Ware.
When he goes off 1 foot, it's just not nearly as effective as when he squares up on two.
Renew, attack mode.
To him so often here.
Smith off the screen. Smith all the way. Oh! Volleyball spike! Ware says, get it out of there!
His space, and it's exactly what Doug Sermons calls.
Galloway, leave it. Wide open. Cups, a three. He got it! Gabe Cups is pure.
What a big-time shot and a big-time start to his second half. Coming out and now knocking down 2 shots from the perimeter.
LeBron James called him the best shooter in his class for a reason, as Edey gets the easiest one of the day. Indy goes down. Smith looking to take advantage. Bounce it. Galloway got a hand on it. And a steal.
Not a good pass by Braden Smith.
Galloway working on Smith. Got the bump. Got the bucket. But it will be 2 free throws for Trey Galloway.
I like Galloway forcing the issue there.
Indiana. His assist to turnover ratio in the last 6 games for IU. Smith off a screen, leave it. Lawyer was open for a second. Great recovery by Cups. Lawyer on the drive is fouled. And then the extra contact inadvertently. Lawyer and Cups collide on the ground. But Lawyer will be heading to the free throw line for a pair.
Just an aggressive drive right there. Fletcher Lawyer
picked up a flagrant 1 in the first half. Not start the following game against Minnesota. And Cups picks him up. Smith, entry, Kaufman-Renn inside, double comes. Re-entry, Kaufman-Renn, oh, spins baseline, and he's fouled. That quick first step from Kaufman-Renn. His senior year with Bob Knight, of course, as the head coach, and this level of energy that he's hoping to get out of his team, especially
feel his presence, but then get back out and take the shot away from Trey Galloway.
Smith circles. Bouncing.
Wow, that is a neat pass.
Oh, there was a block and a foul. It looked like Ware got all ball. They're going to come.
No, he's getting in there on the arm.
Make him 10 for 10. Smith, bone-crushing screen on Johnson. Smith can't hit from 3. Johnson is still down on the floor. Leak out. Ware goes up. Puts it and puts it in.
He was huge. He was a beast, is what he was.
Approaching 10 minutes to play here at Assembly Hall. We'll check in on Johnson, see if Caroline can find something out about him. Cups is going to have to play through the 3 fouls now. Renew, Gamble, Kaufman-Renn to the bucket.
The pass.
And Heide is in the game now for Purdue. Cups directing traffic. Galloway looking to get it inside for Renew.
You got the mismatch there.
Ware tees up the 3 and knocks it down.
Edey had to stay back because Braden Smith and
double team comes. Back to Morton. The ball fake. Put it on the deck. Edey, 5 to shoot. Puts it up. No. Rebound Kaufman-Renn. And a second chance for Purdue. Morton aggressive. And it blocked. And they're going to count it. A goaltend.
The offensive glass, Trey Kaufman-Renn has been a guy that's just lived there. And that's going to get to the rim and certainly has been able to make plays for himself. But as he progresses, he'll be able to make some plays for other people as well.
Edey on Ware.
Look at the space he's got. Quite the move.
Jones. Hook it in. Edey lost it. Got it back. Too easy.
It's just grown man basketball. They're just throwing into him and telling him feast.
30 for the second straight game. Galloway, leave it. Walker. Now Ware. Again, involved again offensively. And Baco all the way to the bucket. And he's going to get 2 free throws with 7:25 to inside. But his movement is so fluid on the court.
Really good basketball player.
And Baco, 2 big misses there.
That's twice where Purdue has just kind of fallen asleep on these free throw blockouts.
And they go all the way the length of the floor. Jones for the easy one.
Kenzie Mbako just hasn't been in the rhythm after the foul trouble that he found in the first half.
Where the mismatch didn't use it. Instead, Mbako fires and he finds it. Cans it from the outside.
He has impacted that Galloway drive.
Final 5.5. Indiana needs one final run, and Lawyer on the push-off is going to draw the contact. Johnson can't believe it.
But that should have been going the other way.
Well, it is.
Ball don't lie.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace is just excited watching the game. Up ahead. Oh, great leak out and finish for Anthony Walker.
Purdue's had some breakdowns on free throw blockouts, and twice we've seen
It's off the screen. Probes through. In traffic. Can't spin it in. Rebound. Kaufman-Renn. Right place, right time all night. Can't push it in. Rebound again for Edey, and he's fouled. There is nothing you can do.
the glass.
Type numbers. And he might not be averaging 50. And is in control in the driver's seat on the brink of their 16th win of the season.
The crazy thing is that Indiana's made 2 more threes than what they average on the year. It feels like they've just made almost nothing.
That's a perfect feed, the chemistry between Smith and Edey on Probes. Nearly had it taken away. Kick it. Gun. Playing with his food. Edey gets on the floor. Jones, the attack, and the finish. These two teams, Purdue #2 in the country. Indiana had taken 3 of 4, and it looked like Indiana was going to make that run in this second half. But there's a reason Purdue's 15-2 coming in. There's a reason they've been #1 in the country most of the year, and Braden Smith continues to show. For Indiana, it'll be just their 2nd home loss of the season. The other one came to another #2 team in the country at the time, Kansas, in December. Gillis, leave it, Lawyer, 3-ball, icing on the cake.
This stretch for Indiana is huge for them. And if they want to be an NCAA tournament team, and right now with a net ranking of 98, that's probably on the outside looking in. This stretch of 3 games where you've got Purdue at home, this is obviously going to be a loss.
Near future, then you're home for Iowa, home for Penn State, and then go to Ohio State. They'll have revenge in mind in Columbus. And then you've got that second date at Mackey Arena. Down, Jones a little too acrobatic, but Gillis there to clean it up. Just 1 second separates shot clock and game clock here. And Purdue will take it as low as they can. Second time they did that today, but you know what? No harm, no foul. The Purdue Boilermakers, their 2nd dominant win in a row. This one, their biggest rival on the other side. 87-64, the #2 team in the country. Strong from start to finish.